When you know what's right for you, you're on your way to being a well-being. Learn how with personalised advice from Blackmores.
Welcome to this week's injury update brought to you by Blackmores. It was a great weekend for players and fans alike. We enjoyed a big win over our old rival and held on in a thriller against Footscray in the VFL at Victoria Park. Both Scharenberg and Kennedy returned to the fold and were both very good and should play again this week. There are still some injury news to arise from the weekend, unfortunately. Paul Seedsman, who was subbed off during the game, had a bit of pain in his glute and was more out of conservatism than anything else that he came off. He's in reasonably good shape. We're very confident he'll play this week. There's no guarantee as yet, of course, but we're pretty confident he'll get up. Clinton Young slightly hurt his hamstring in the VFL. Probably more out of conservative decision making than anything else, but there is some chance he'll play this week, but we may give him another week off. Bit disappointing for him, but he'll be okay. Tim Broomhead was crook on the weekend, but he's well again, so he'll certainly be available this week to play. Braden Maynard got a concussion early in the game in the VFL. He's not too bad today, but we'll just have to see how he goes. We won't take any risk with him. There's some chance that he'll play this week, but he may miss. Michael Manteet was rested this week, but will certainly be available to play this week, certainly in the VFL. And Ben Reid, the continuing story of Ben Reid, he's in pretty good shape. We're reasonably confident he'll be some chance to play this week, but once again, we'll see how he trained. It's the longer term that we're worried about with him, but he's in pretty good shape. Darcy Moore's hamstring, it's not as bad as we thought it could have been, but certainly we will be conservative with it. We'll take our time. He's walking around pain-free, so he's in pretty good shape, but he'll still be, I would think, medium term before he plays again. Steele Sidebottom's coming on very well. There's a chance that he won't play this week, but there's a chance he'll play against Richmond, so we're hoping that happens. He needs a bit of work to be done between then, but we're very confident of that. Tony Armstrong's also come on fairly well. His knee was a bit sore last week, but he's some chance to play this week. But once again, we'll see how he goes. We won't take any risk, may or may not play. Ben Sinclair's been working very hard on his hamstring. As we said at the outset, it's certainly a medium-term one. He's still got a little way to go yet, but he's working very hard on it. Levi Greenwood's in the same boat. He's doing some work running on the older G. He's starting to get there. He'll still be a medium-term, though, before he returns. Brent Macaffer's in the same boat, as we've said each week. We're pretty happy with the way he's going. He's going to be a little while yet, certainly still medium term. Jackson Ramsay, a little bit sore after the game. He got a bit of a knock on his leg. He could well be fine, and we're very hopeful that he'll be available for this week, but we'll just have to see how he recovers this week. There's some chance that he won't, but we're confident that he will. The list is in pretty good shape. After 5 rounds, we're 4-1, which is a terrific position to be in, and we're playing Geelong on Friday night, which we can't wait for that to come along. So let's get there and have a look. And Geelong in Bendigo in the VFL on Saturday as well.